Hey guys, welcome to tALKiNDIE. Today we're super excited because we're in New York City with Man on Earth. Here's to you. So how did you guys become a band?
We all have a mutual respect for music and creating, and we came across each other in a multitude of different ways, and we had similar interests, so we came together in a united front to bring fresh new music to the world.
How did you come up with the name?
Interesting question, Chelsea. What happened was I was driving along Port Washington Boulevard on Long Island, and I was thinking to myself, you know, what would be a good name for a new project that would be a little more unassuming? And it was actually originally just supposed to be myself working, and it was Man on Earth, and that was it. And then, you know, it became a band, and it built into something beautiful, and you know, and that's it. And I think it's relevant though. The name, it feels right? It feels good.
It does. What has your guys' most memorable show been?
I mean, you know, one of the ones that was the greatest for me personally is we played Jones Beach Amphitheater on Long Island, and growing up seeing pretty much every person that I idolized play that stage was one of the greatest moments for my entire life. And I remember looking out and thinking, I'm gonna just try and remember this forever, you know? That was one of those where you felt like you're on the right path.
Mine was Waterbury, Connecticut, because I thought this kid didn't have any friends and played his hometown. It was packed out. Best night of my life.
All of a sudden, all these people go.
I was gonna say Waterbury, but another one would be probably when we opened for A Simple Plan at Gramercy Theater. That was just awesome.
My favorite would be Irving Plaza, local home show. A lot of exciting bands to play with. Can't mention any names, but it's a good show.
Yeah, where do you guys see the band in 5 years?
5 years from today.
From today.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully just continuing doing what we're doing, traveling, playing bigger places, just exploring further new sounds with the band. I mean, that would be awesome. And hopefully with these guys, all of us together as a team, that would be ideal.
Alrighty, so can you guys describe the person on your right?
I would say caring, thoughtful, creative, handsome, and a big heart.
He plays the guitar very well. Very creative on his instrument. Very detail-oriented and fun.
Oh my God, could have gone a lot worse. This guy. Well, when he's not playing the PlayStation. NHL. Funny, definitely funny is the first thing I'd say. It's kind of like a partner in crime at times. Kid's always back, you know. The kid is back today, so.
Echolalia.
When the kid is back, the kid is good.
Nate is amazing. Great friend. His nickname is Snake, if you really want to know.
Snake.
And he's a great guy. We all love him, and he is the heart and soul of Man on Earth.
Okay, so can you guys talk a little bit about your new album and when it's going to drop?
The new record, we're very excited about. We've been working on this for a while, and we're looking at a March release. And
good title,
you know,
It's definitely I'm very proud of it, and the way it's going. I think it's gonna be.
It's definitely gonna put
It's definitely, if it doesn't do anything, then, you know, maybe I might get a career at a bakery. I don't know. Just kidding. I actually really am looking forward to it being released. We have a lot of talented people that are working on it on the other side of the record, and I just honestly can't wait for it to be done and let you guys hear it. So.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. We've been playing a couple of the songs live. but the rest of the songs we haven't been rehearsing or playing them. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be like a next chapter for us to start incorporating that into the live show and the videos behind it and all that. So it's gonna be fun.
So can you guys each tell us 2 of your favorite things, anything in the world?
I would say love is one of my favorite things, and I would say life is probably my other favorite thing.
Burritos and lake life.
Say pizza and PlayStation.
You can't do that. Come on, man. Pizza and hockey.
Oh, pizza and hockey.
Oh, I can't say yours.
We're in Savannah, Georgia, which is beautiful. However, we're heading down the road. We're like, oh, it's gonna be right around here. And we kept going, and we kept going, and then we were like, ooh, it's getting seedy. So it wasn't in the nicest neighborhood. And during our set, we saw a couple guys come in and kind of look around. And Nate realized they were
No, they were just
escaping. They were scoping out the joint. So
Root and I were both.
he got nervous.
The place
We were
was
like,
going down.
all right, that's it. Everyone, good night. And then we put down our instruments. I was like, why are we done? Like, what's going on? And he's like, let's get the fuck out of here. And then, and then just right after that, there's police sirens and stuff outside. They robbed the liquor store instead. So, right.
I get up early, right? Because I have to drive. We sleep in Walmart's usually, and I went across, and I had gone across the street with Steve Michaels to get breakfast, and we had come back to the bus. And Steve Michaels was tired, so we went back to bed. And I went into Walmart to use the restroom and like walk around because these guys were still sleeping. Now I come outside Walmart, the bus is gone. And I call this clown right here, Angelo, and I'm like, yo, where'd you guys go? He's like, you know the bus? I'm like, no, dude, where's the bus? He's like, oh man, we're like on the highway. I'm going right back. And I'm like, all right, you know, it sucks. You know, it happens. You know, mistakes.
Happened to me.
He calls me back 2 minutes later. He goes, hey man, you still at Walmart? And I'm like, no, dude, I bought a car. I'm gonna meet you there. Like, what the fuck do you think I'm at?
But actually, what's really funny about that is that I think Steve or Mike's made this happen because we knocked on the thing and we go, Root, we're gonna go, you know, we're gonna drive the bus over to Jiffy Lube or something. Is that cool? And we heard, yeah, that's good. And we're like, Root. He's like, yeah, fine. So we thought he was in the bus, and then we left, and he wasn't there, so nobody had told us.
Now, the one thing, it would be false pattern recognition to think that just because I was driving in both incidents, they had something. That's false pattern recognition, so forget that.
I have 2 actually that.
Your co-pilot is what it was all about.
Yeah, it's all about the co-pilot. I have 2. The scariest was we were in Hays, Kansas, and I walked out to go get the bus and to pull it around, and a red pickup truck comes in, and I see him coming around, and then he pulls right up next to the bus and kind of corners me right there. And then he's like, you ain't from Hays, are you? And I was like, no, I'm from New York, you know. He's like, how many are with you? And I was like, I added 1. I'm like, there's 6 of us, you know, just thinking like that would beef it up a little bit. And then he's like, and then he just looks at me and he goes, I could kill you. And I was like, holy fuck. But half a block down, a cop had just pulled somebody over. And I really think that saved my life because this guy had it in his eyes that he like hurts animals and that he wasn't drunk, he wasn't like a frat guy, he was just a really, really scary dude, and that scared the shit out of me. And then it was funny because I went into the club, and then Mike's our tour specialist, who's like, you know, fighter dude. He ran out looking for him, and then Mocello told the cops, and then they gave us a police escort out of Hays, Kansas. That was really, really scary, and that shook me up. But to lighten it up a little bit, the funniest one ever was our buddy Mocello. We love him to death. He's our special child. He repeats things from time to time, and he was driving, and we were all sleeping, and he's got a couple of catchphrases that he repeats, you know, like the kid is back, things like that. So I'm sleeping in my bunk, and my bunk is right by the gas tank, and all I hear over and over again is the kid is back, kid is back, kid is back, kid is back, back, kid is back, kid is back.
I need to defend myself.
For 5 minutes straight, and I'm thinking, okay, he's totally messing with me, right? I'm thinking somebody has to be there. I look out, and he's just standing there with the thing going, the kid is back, 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 kid is
hold on.
I laughed for almost 2 days straight about that stuff. All that funny stuff.
So in my defense, I think we were in Minnesota, I believe we were at, and I had shorts on the whole entire tour just because I didn't want to change the pants even though it was fucking freezing outside. So I'm going to pump gas in my shorts and like a little sweater, and I'm fucking absolutely freezing. So the only thing I can think about to keep myself warm was the kid
We're
is
talking
back.
like cut off the jean shorts. Here,
But the interesting part about that is that, when I did look out, he was actually staring off into space saying the kid is back. And he was doing it long enough for me to stop and look out the window and see what was going on exactly.
Alrighty, so can you guys give us a little bit of a clue about your upcoming record?
no. Just kidding.
Not to say record for you.
This is the first record that all four of us are on during the writing process.
It's definitely an exciting time to be a part of Man on Earth. This record's going to definitely gain a lot of exposure and respect that I think the band needs.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. We've been playing a couple of the songs live, but the rest of the songs we haven't been rehearsing or playing them. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be like the next chapter for us to start incorporating that into the live show and the videos behind it and all that. So it's gonna be fun.
We are Man on Earth. Follow us at twitter.com/Man on Earth, Facebook Man on Earth, Instagram Man on Earth, YouTube Man on Earth TV, SoundCloud Man on Earth, and visit manonearth.com. Our new record comes out in March, and check it out, listen to it, let us know what you think, and thank you guys so much for coming to New York and hanging with us. This is awesome. Thank you.
And I'm from Man on Earth, and you are watching tALKiNDIE.
Let me bring some couple things buttons. Hold on a second.
Let's go.
Yes, ridiculous. Right?
He looked really good on film.
Yeah, you go ahead and describe Nathan.
So me and Steve don't know each other that long, but we got a couple good things in common. We just cool together.
But yeah. I was a beauty school dropout as well, but I went back.
Do your dance.
So the kid is back, the kid is back.
Hold on, here it goes.
Go ahead.
I am Adam Roots, and I'm from Man on Earth, and you are watching tALKiNDIE.